C'est bon. C'est bon. C'est bon. C'est bon. Salut. Bonjour, mes amis. That's right. It's Clash in Paris. We're doing a thing in France, right? Canadian YouTube guy, Andrew from DA Wrestling. We're here to predict Clash in Paris. That's right. We're going to do this. Let's see what happens. Hey, DA Wrestling. Let's go. Okay. On today's show, obviously, we're doing the predictions video for Clash in Paris. It's happening this weekend on Saturday around 1 o'clock Eastern Time if you're here in Canada. At least on the eastern part of Canada. If you're in the West, it's probably more like 11 a.m., 10 a.m. Probably 11. Probably 10. All right. So, since they're in France, they're in Paris. Looking good. They're in France. So, before we get started, though, make sure you like, share, subscribe down below. It's a small click for you, big click for us here at DA Wrestling. We appreciate everything you guys do for us. We appreciate all subscribers and all that stuff there. We thank you. But hey, little click there. Like the audio, if you want to hear the audio version here, just go to Spotify as well as Podbean. Thank you very much. Let's get started on this. Okay, so let's get the elephant out of the room first, because frankly, that a little annoys the hell out of me on this one. There is no women's world title match, or the Raw title, I should say, for the women on Clash in Paris. Why? Because we found out on Raw this week that because Naomi was pregnant, by the way, congratulations once again, right? They decided they're not going to have a match for Stephanie Fakir at Clash in Paris, even though that's what they said and they were hyping it the whole time. But apparently they're going to do it in Raw. So I guess that's kind of a consolation, but I also think it's kind of crap. So, since Stephanie Fakir is not going to be on the show, which disappoints me a lot, we're going to go ahead and say that I'm just going to say Stephanie Fakir is going to win on Monday. Cool? All right. Moving on to the actual card now. It really grinds my gears when they do that. Could have easily done like Stephanie Fakir versus like Io Sky or Rhea Ripley or Raquel Rodriguez. Could have done a four-way for it. I mean, I understand you already have one four-way on the card, but geez, you could have done at least a four-way on it too. Or a triple threat. Or a ladder match. There's lots of options. That's all my press. Needs an enema. All right, anyway. Let's go on the card here. It's currently a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 match card. Although this is being filmed on a Wednesday, it could be changed on Friday. Keep that in mind. So, it's a 5 match card here. We're going to start off there first. It's on top of women anyway. Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the IC title. Do any of you guys think Nikki Bella is going to win? Please comment down below and raise your hand. Because it's not going to happen. Becky Lynch, I think, is going to hold that title for a while. I mean, it's not a long time. I think she's going to hold it for a while. I don't see Nikki winning. I don't think she's back full time. They never really specify she's full time. Or maybe they have, and I missed that. Maybe I was like sleeping one day for it. But I don't see Nikki Bella winning. Would it be nice if Nikki Bella won? Probably. Probably. But no, she's not. I think Becky Lynch is going to win this. I think it'll be some controversy. The only way I can see Nikki Bella probably winning this, if they try to do that, pull that twin magic stuff, they happen to bring back Brie. But according to reports, Brie doesn't want to go back to WWE because of Daniel Bryan's situation with AEW. Stupid. Stupid. Anyway, I think Becky Lynch is going to win this match. Pretty straightforward. It'd probably be a little bit of controversy on it too. Like Becky Lynch will probably hold it tight to something like that, or have her feet on the rope, or some kind of controversy will happen. Either way, it's not going to be probably won't be a clean victory. I think Becky Lynch will win this one and maintain that IC title stranglehold on it. Or, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to stick with Becky Lynch, but if they do end up pulling the title, taking the title off her, it's probably because of that crap she said about Ozzy Osbourne in Birmingham. There, you heard it first. Anyway, Moving on. Sheamus versus Rusev in a Donnybrook match. Now, I'm looking forward to having Sheamus versus Rusev on this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, right? I think it's going to be a hell of a match, right? It's a good old fashioned Donnybrook match where he's just like a bar scene kind of stuff, right? It's a no DQ match basically, okay, folks, right? I personally think that Rusev should win this. I don't think Sheamus should win it at all. I think Sheamus needs to win it. So I think I'm gonna take Rusev to win this match here. Right? I'm not gonna be surprised if Sheamus does win, but I'm gonna take Rusev to win this match here. I think he really needs a little bit more than Sheamus does. Sheamus at this point doesn't really have to. Yes, he's done around, but putting people over and all stuff. I'm sure he wants to put over his friend anyway. So I'm gonna say Rusev's to win this one, and I probably one of the best matches on the card. Probably will be the best match, if not one of the best matches on the card. Especially if you give him time. All right, next match. We have the Tribal Chief versus the Tribal Thief. The Ula Fala versus the Shua Fala. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. This is a little bit hard to call. Do I think Roman needs to win? No. Do I think Bronson Reed could use the win a hell of a lot more than Roman Reigns could? Absolutely. I think the Tribal Thief would be a better option to win. It's going to be Roman Reigns. It's going to be Roman Reigns. And he'll probably get some help. Probably from, like, both guys will probably have help from, like, Braun Breaker will probably respectively help from him. For Roman, it could be Sami Zayn. It may be Jey Uso earlier in the night. Because I think this match will probably go on way before the title match will be. So it could be Jey Uso early in the night, which would then lead into what would probably happen at the four way. But I think Roman Reigns is going to win this match, right? I don't think he'll get back his Jordans. I don't think he cares about the Jordans that much. I mean, he seems to have Jordans every week, so I mean, sure he has enough Jordans in his life that he's okay if he loses a pair or so. So I think Roman Reigns is going to win this one here. I think it's going to be a good, well-birthed match. I think he's going to get Tsunami at least once, right? But I think all in all, I think Roman's going to win this one here. I don't think. I think Heyman might get involved too, or some way, shape, or form. But who knows? I think Reigns is going to end this one. I don't think there's any other reason why. But I do think though. I think Reigns is going to win this one. But I do believe that Reed should probably win this. I really do think Reed should be the one that wins it. But I'm taking Roman. Especially if you want to build that stuff with like this ongoing things with like possibly Seth. All right. Next one. Let's go to let's go Cena versus Paul. We'll get to the final four way last. All right. So John Cena versus Logan Paul. Singles match here. Paul has a lot more game than John does. But do I think Logan Paul should win? Yeah, I do actually. I think Logan Paul would probably be the better option to win here, just mainly because look, John's leaving. It would help Logan Paul an awful lot to say he beat John Cena. I mean, then again, Oz in theory beat John Cena, but it didn't do squat now, did it? So it's a good. So I think Logan Paul should win. I'm gonna take John though to win. Right? I think John Cena's probably gonna win. Well, yeah, I don't want to do that. Yeah, you know what? You know what? No, Logan Paul's gonna win this one. He can use it a lot more than John does. John doesn't need the win, right? It would help Logan elevate Logan Paul a little bit more if he puts John Cena puts Logan Paul over. So I think we're looking at Logan Paul defeating John Cena in a match here. All right. I think John's probably gonna win the next couple matches, and then he'll probably lose his last one. So I think John's probably gonna lose here. I think Logan Paul probably needs a little bit more than John does. But we'll find out with SmackDown. I could be clearly wrong. Look, wrestling logic says that if John Cena stands tall over Logan Paul, right, at the end of SmackDown on next week, It's probably going to be Logan Paul that wins. Cool. Let's do that. Logan Paul's going to win. All right. And finally, the last match on the card, Fatal 4-Way for the world title on Raw. Let's get that right. No Cody on this card, folks. Rollins versus Punk versus Jey Uso versus LA Knight. Rollins isn't losing this title. Not for a while. Right? Would be a shocker if LA Knight won? Absolutely. But I think I have bigger plans for this one here. I think it's going to be Seth Rollins. I think if I'm correct in Uso helping out Roman in that match there, I think it comes back to that fault. I think you're going to see Braun Breaker, you're going to see Bronson Reed, right, in this match, try and help Seth to win, right? There's already infighting between Punk. We saw Jey Uso laid out Punk as well as LA Knight at the end of Raw. Right? Could I see it, Uso being the one eating the pin? Yeah, I could also be Punk eating the pin, but then again, Punk and Rollins have done a lot of favors for each other, right? It could be Jey Uso that eats the pin here. So my personal opinion is I think there's going to be a lot of shenanigans involved here. I think you're going to have Bronson Reed involved. You're going to end up having, like I said, Breaker involved. I think Seth Rollins wins this match. He walks into Paris with the championship belt. He walks out with the championship belt. They're not going to pull that title off of Seth right now. He just won it recently as well, too. So, yeah, Seth, I think, in my opinion, is going to win this match. He's going to hold that title, I've said before, I think, to WrestleMania. So, could be a thing where Seth just loses titles at WrestleMania. I mean, he's won one title at WrestleMania, but he also lost one or two. So, I could see Seth losing at WrestleMania. So, Seth's my guy to win this one. That's your Clash in Paris predictions. Running over one more time, right? We're going to take Lynch. We're taking Roman Reigns. We're taking Rusev. We're taking Logan Paul. And we're taking Seth Rollins to win this match. Those are your 5 matches here. And my extra spoiler right there for Monday Night Raw, Stephanie McMahon wins the title. There you go. All right. Thanks for watching here, folks. That was DA Wrestling's predictions video, right? Make sure you like, share, subscribe down below on DA Wrestling here. Don't forget to follow us on X at DA Wrestling. Don't forget as well, too, we are also on Spotify and Podbean. Those are the audio versions you'll get here of the predictions video. We thank you very much, guys. Have a good one. It's Clash in Paris. C'est bon. Let's go. Have a good, everybody. Later.